What's going on, guys? It is Alex. America, football season is upon us. Just got back from class a little bit ago, picked up Madden, started playing some games. I thought, well, let's do some predictions for the NFL. So came home, played a couple games, recorded some gameplay, and here we are. I'm gonna do the NFC North today, which is easily the toughest division in all of football, in my opinion. You got the Vikings, you got the Lions, you've got the Packers, the Bears. All except for the Vikings are playoff caliber teams. But we'll start off with the Vikings, which is my favorite team. I've been a fan since I was about 6 years old. Ever since '09, we've been on the decline, but I think we finally have hit rock bottom this year. We still got AP. I do not think that Christian Ponder is the chosen one. I'm not feeling it. He's got a lot of work to do. Picked up Matt Khalil in the draft. Picked up a couple other guys. We got Brandon Carr from the Ravens. We got Jerome Simpson from the Bengals. We got John Carlson from the Seahawks, all which are about 1 to 3 year deals. Just test the waters. I still think we've got a lot of work to go. They play the AFC South this year, and I really don't see them beating anyone except maybe Jacksonville and and the Colts. But luck could do work on us. I don't know. Still got Jared Allen, the sack monster, was a sack away from, or 0.5 sacks away from the record last year. We still got Kevin Williams. Other than that, though, we really don't have that many weapons. We still got Harvin, but I still think we've officially hit bottom. We are rebuilding, and I could see us being back in a couple years. But I'll put their record around 6-10. Last year they lost 10 games by 3 points or less, so it could have easily turned out and been 10-6, 9-7. You know, that didn't happen. If they don't do well this year, the heads are gonna roll for sure. So that's my predictions for them. Next, we got the Bears. Pretty sure they were around 10-6 last year, and they were doing work around earlier in the season, and they just got the injury bug. Forte got hurt, Cutler got hurt. I mean, it was just really bad. They signed Forte, but I just don't think that's going to be enough. I think he was in his contract year, really wanted to get that money, and I don't know. I think he's done for now. I think he'll still be good. Don't get me wrong. They've got Hester. They got Brandon Marshall. I don't really think that's going to work out. He's a real troublemaker. And I don't know. Defense, Urlacher's getting a little bit older. They've got Lance Briggs. They've pulled in Julius Peppers. So I think they're going to go around. They'll still go around, I think, around 10-6, maybe 9-7. It's not going to be enough to win the division or clinch a wild card, unfortunately. The NFC is just stocked with people. I just don't think it's enough. They're still rebuilding. I'm not really sold on Cutler yet. He's still got a lot of work. He had a great season last year, don't get me wrong. But he's still getting in the swing of things, and maybe Brandon Marshall will turn out to be really good. I see them splitting a couple with Green Bay and Detroit. They'll blow away the Vikings. They're not going to win a single divisional game. I think they could easily beat everyone in the South, AFC South, except Houston. I think they're going to lock up. They're going to lock that shit up early. I mean, they're really good. Foster's just on lock or on point, but we're not talking about them. So yeah, that's my picks for the Vikings and the Bears. I mean, around the same records for both of those. I don't think Lovie Smith's going anywhere. He's proven that he is their guy. He's their coach for the long run. Next up, we've got the Detroit Lions. Clinched a wild card spot. Got beat by the Saints, unfortunately, in their first appearance in maybe a decade, was it? But they've been stockpiling first round picks or top 10 picks since the mid-2000s. They've made some trades. They've got the best receiver in all of football. Matthew Stafford has really stepped up, and he's definitely a top 10 quarterback for sure. Other than that, on offense, that's really all they've got. He relies on Johnson, Megatron, a little bit too much, which is why I don't think I don't think they're gonna win. I mean, they're gonna get a wild card spot for sure. You could give a wild card spot to Chicago, Green Bay, and Detroit, but I don't think it's gonna happen for Chicago. But I think down the stretch they'll lose a couple games, but they'll still get the wild card. It'll be some close ones, but they need to find some new weapons, and they need their players to stay out of trouble. I mean, you think you would have that shit taken care of? You're a grown ass man, but apparently not. On defense, their front four, they've got that shit on lock. They've got Sue. If he can stay out of trouble, they've got Vanden Bosch. They got Steven Tulloch. Other than that, that's really all they've got. But I expect them to keep growing, keep rebuilding, just keep going in the direction they're going. In case some crazy shit happens, expect them to lock up a wild card berth, and they could do some damage down in the long run. I mean, you really can't stop Megatron, and I've got them going 11-5, 12-4, which will be enough to do it. Next up, we got the Packers. There's not a whole lot to say about these guys. I mean, they got shit locked up. They'll win the division. They'll win the North. Rodgers is unstoppable. You cannot beat this man. They're set on offense. They've got Jordy Nelson. They've got Greg Jennings. They've got everybody. Great fantasy people. If you're looking for some people to pick up, go get these guys. Defense, A.J. Hawk, Matthews, Raj. I mean, they're set. You can't beat these guys. They're playoff favorites, Super Bowl favorites. I expect them to go around 14-2, maybe more, maybe less. In case when they clinch it, they'll probably let guys sit unless they're trying to go for a perfect season, which is kind of what fucked them last year. But yeah, those are my predictions for the North. It's fairly simple. Lions and the Pack will be in this one. Alright guys, I'm about to get up out of here. If you guys like this, make sure you thumbs it up, comment, all that good shit. Comment below with your predictions for the North or which division you would like me to cover next. I also thought about doing an each team video, but that's 32 videos. That's a lot of time. I don't know if you guys are down for that. But whichever, leave me some comments down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Oh yeah, add me up if you guys want to play. Inbox me, and I'll fuck your shit up with the Vikings. AP all day, baby. Talk to you guys later. Peace.